What are you doing here?
What do you mean? What am I doing here, Demi?
This is my week.
Demi Moore has the internet going wild after these new photos dropped, and the reaction is getting louder by the minute. What should have been just another glamorous red carpet moment turned into a full-on online storm because instead of people hyping up the diamonds, the couture, and the luxury look, everyone is locked in on one question. Is she actually okay?
Doesn't mean that sometimes I look in the mirror and I don't go, oh, God, I look old. Or, oh, my face is falling. I do. And there are things I just don't like.
She stepped out at the recent Actors Awards, known before as the SAG Awards, serving a polished, composed, and high-end Hollywood look that normally would have dominated headlines. We're talking dramatic silhouettes, perfectly styled hair, and a full red carpet presence that screams elite status.
Demi Moore is someone who has sparked a lot of conversation. So she's 63 years old. She looks fit. She looks skinny. A lot of folks believe that she has had the fat removed from her cheeks as well, buccal fat removal.
On paper, everything about the appearance checks out as iconic. But once the photos started circulating, the conversation flipped almost instantly, and not in a quiet way. Fans quickly noticed how thin she looked, and people did not hold back when sharing their reactions online. This wasn't just the usual Hollywood slim talk either, it went way deeper. Words like frail, too skinny, and sickly thin started popping up everywhere, and that's when things really escalated.
Can someone please explain to me what is going on in Hollywood? I have a lot of questions. We've got Demi Moore here. We all have concerns about Kelly Osbourne and Sharon Osbourne. No idea what's going on with Jim Carrey. But it seems like every time these people step out for a public appearance, they look less and less human.
Some people pointed directly at her arms and legs, saying they looked noticeably smaller than ever, while others zoomed in on her face, claiming it appeared more hollow and gaunt than what they remembered. Then things got even more intense, because a few users began pointing out what they thought looked like swelling around her ankles in certain photos, which only added more fuel to the discussion.
It seems like this decade, the body positivity movement is out the window. That's done. They were all unmasked as frauds because now they're all on Ozempic.
The speculation started stacking up fast, with people analyzing every angle, every pose, and every detail like detectives trying to figure something out. At the same time, it's important to keep things grounded, because there has been no statement from Demi or her team suggesting that anything is wrong and there are no confirmed health issues at all. Still, the tone online feels different this time, because instead of random negativity, a lot of comments are coming from a place of real concern, which makes the whole situation feel heavier.
I'm certainly more comfortable in my own skin at this point than I have ever been, but that's not to say that I'm always comfortable. I have a greater appreciation for all that my body has been through that brought me to now. All of the, like how incredible that my body, grew.
And in 2026, once the internet locks onto a moment like this, it doesn't just fade away, it explodes, spreads across every platform, and pulls more and more people into the conversation by the second. Now the Ozempic speculation kicked off almost instantly, and it escalated fast the moment those photos started making rounds online.
And so when they go out here and they want to opine and preach to us about being healthy and being clean and eating organic, it's rich coming from them. They're like, you need to have an avocado for breakfast. And it's like, sweetie, you just had a pack of like Marlboros,
It didn't take long before the comment sections turned into what looked like a full-blown investigation, with people picking apart every detail and trying to connect dots that may not even be there. At this point, it feels like if any celebrity drops even a little bit of weight, the internet jumps straight to conclusions and brings up weight loss injections without hesitation. It's almost automatic now, and Demi's name got pulled right into that conversation as people started asking if she's the latest Hollywood figure tied to this whole injectable weight loss wave. Some users were going back and forth, comparing older photos to newer ones, trying to build their own theories, while others were confidently making claims with no real evidence behind them. The speculation just kept growing louder and louder.
It looks like these people don't even have a beauty standard. I don't even know what they're trying to achieve. Is it to look better? I don't think that's working. Is it to look younger? I don't think that's working.
But let's keep this grounded. There is absolutely zero proof here, no confirmation, no statement from Demi or her team, and nothing solid that supports those claims at all. But of course, that didn't slow the rumors down even a little, it actually pushed them into overdrive. Once the conversation started, it spread across platforms fast, pulling in more opinions, more theories, and way more people adding their take like it was breaking news. What makes this hit even harder is the fact that this isn't the first time Demi's appearance has sparked major discussion. She's been a public figure for decades, from Ghost to G.I. Jane, and throughout all those years, she's been known for staying incredibly fit, strict with her routine, and always showing up looking sharp.
Everybody is talking about Demi Moore's new look, and at 63, this is age defiance in a nutshell. And to add context to the conversation, this is what she looked like 6 years ago, and for me, it really showcases the advancements in techniques of modern facial plastic surgery and a team of expert professionals.
That history is exactly why fans are reacting so strongly now, because they're not just looking at one moment, they're comparing these photos to ones from last year, last event, even last month, and saying something feels very different. You've got people doing side-by-side comparisons, zooming in, pointing out changes in her face, her frame, her posture, everything. Some are saying the shift looks sudden, others are arguing it's just angles, lighting, or styling, but either way, the debate is loud and it's not slowing down. And this is where Hollywood culture really shows itself, because extreme thinness is often praised until the tone suddenly flips. One moment it's called elegance, high fashion, and red carpet perfection, and the next moment, the exact same look has people asking if something is wrong. That switch can happen overnight, and once it does, the conversation takes on a completely different energy. Some outlets try to keep things focused on the glamour, the diamonds, the styling, because yes, she showed up in full luxury mode and looked every bit like a Hollywood icon. But let's be real, that wasn't what most people were talking about. You scroll a few comments down and the focus shifts immediately to her body, with people saying she looks underweight, pointing out specific details and questioning what's going on. And once that narrative starts building, it doesn't stay contained, it snowballs fast. More posts, more reposts, more commentary, and suddenly it's everywhere, with people who didn't even see the original photos now jumping into the discussion. Now, to keep things grounded, there is no official statement, no confirmed health issues, and no verified information suggesting anything is wrong. This isn't about diagnosing or spreading false claims, it's about how the public is reacting to what they're seeing, and right now, that reaction is intense and very divided. It also taps into a bigger conversation that keeps coming back, the pressure on women in Hollywood to maintain this impossible balance of staying youthful while also staying extremely thin. Demi is 63 years old and still commanding major red carpet attention, which is rare and powerful on its own, but with that level of visibility comes a level of scrutiny that is constant and, at times, brutal. And the internet adds another layer to it, because people say they're concerned, but at the same time, they're breaking down every photo in detail, analyzing her appearance from every angle. It turns into a mix of concern and critique all at once, which makes the whole situation feel even more intense and complicated. At the end of the day, Demi hasn't addressed any of this. She hasn't responded to the rumors, and realistically, she doesn't owe the public any kind of explanation about her personal health. Still, the conversation keeps growing, the opinions keep coming, and right now, this moment has completely taken over the spotlight in a way that doesn't seem to be fading anytime soon.